In my opinion, Shiba Inu has the best community in crypto. To me, it's not even a question. In a just 2 short years, Shiba Inu has over 1.2 million active addresses, and they've added over 100,000 here in 2022, which has been just a brutal crypto market. But we're all asking the question, when will Shiba Inu's Shibarium release? And when it does, what will happen to the price of Shiba Inu? Of course, you know what I'm going to say. A lot of this is prefaced by what is Bitcoin doing? What is Ethereum doing, even more importantly? And where are we at in terms of inflation? Where are we at in terms of rate hikes and all of these sort of things that have impacted the global markets at large? But the big question right now is just when, right? When will Shiba Inu Shibarium release? We're getting word that it could be toward the end of this month. If not, sometime in November is to be expected. Of course, if we go up, it says neither the Shiba Inu nor unification team has given the official release date for Shibarium documentation. Now, the L2 documentation had to be out by the Q3 of 2022, but unification revealed in a blog post that the release can be expected sometime shortly thereafter. So, of course, we're in Q4 now. We're expecting to get this very, very soon. Sometime, I would think, in the next 2 to 3 weeks. I think that is a really good window here based on all the information we have. But I like that Shiba Inu's not going out and saying, hey, it's on this particular date. There was some confusion in terms of that Shiba Inu's dev team put out official dates. It was never put out. And here's the thing. It's in Unification's court right now. They're the company working on Shibarium, the L2. What will Shiba Inu do once we get there? Well, let's take a look at the price right now. We're sitting at the 401008 level, up about 1.4% here in the daily. Nice little pop in the price here, coming back from the 9.8 range recently. Still a market cap just under $6 billion. We've got almost $100 million of daily volume. There's so much trading that happens with Shiba Inu now. It's just insane. It's a household name. I mean, ranked number 15, it is a top traded crypto. But here's the other thing I want to point out, and we're going to get to what Shibarium will do to the price here in just a minute. But if we look at number of transactions, look at this. 4.1 transactions is the 7-day average right now. That's pretty insane. Now, look at this. Average time token is held 1.1 years. And this is something I've talked a lot about here recently in 2022. The narrative is changing around Shiba Inu, and it's being represented in how long people are holding the asset. People are not looking at this as a flash in the pan anymore. They're looking at this as more of a viable long-term hold in their portfolio. Of course, I've been on the record saying multiple times that I have a couple different wallets that hold Shiba Inu for the long term. I also have some wallets that trade Shiba Inu here during the bear market. When we, for example, when we give back a zero, we go to 509. I really like that as a good opportunity to add to my trading bag and long-term bag for that matter. But we look in and see some of the trends. Look at all the tweets so far. Over 5,400 7-day positive tweets, over 7,000 tweets that have been tagged as neutral. This is all data from Into the Block, and only 373 tweets that have been negative. Pretty awesome to see, especially in the middle of a bear market when people tend to be a little bit more negative than they did last year for sure. But what will happen to the price of Shiba Inu once Shibarium gets out there? Well, if we go to the 1 year, we can see that we had this pop back in August, right in here, where we went up to the 17, 18 range right here. I do think we're going to go back and test this once Shibarium is released. I do think we're going to get a spark and a rally up to this level. Now, will we get past it? That's the big question. There is some resistance there built up now. However, what I would love to see is by the end of the year, if we can get back up into the twos, where we consolidated here for, a large portion of 2022, February, March, April, into May is when we started to see that big decline and fall off. What happened with Terra Luna Classic, Luna, and that whole situation really impacted and damaged the overall crypto markets. We had a lot of things going on economically that just weren't good for the markets. But if we can somehow crawl back up to these twos by the end of the year, I think that would be a huge win as we roll into 2023. But I do expect us to go and revisit these local highs that we made back on August 14th. I do think a pop-up there is imminent once Shibarium is released and everything looks solid. Everybody's happy with it, which I do think that will happen. They're taking their time with it. I think that's okay. It's a bear market. There's no reason to rush this out. I know a lot of people are talking about they're losing patience. And I mean, listen, if you're holding this thing like I am until 2025 and beyond, we can wait a little bit, right? For them to get it right, make sure it's ready to go. And so that's what I expect to see. We'll keep tabs on it, of course. I do expect us to get some information regarding Shibarium in the next 2 to 3 weeks. And we'll see how that plays out. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. We'll see you in the next video.